guys, Fensmarken here, and welcome to the weekly Great Vault opening video. Only one character, because until I'm pretty decked out, I can't really afford the time to do others. The Great Vault is super time consuming. Because, I mean, if you don't put the time in, it's just the Mythic Plus cash over again. So, if you actually want the benefits of the Great Vault, you actually have to play a lot. Like an unbelievable amount for just not really much gain, honestly. Personally, I'm not a fan of the Great Vault, like, at all. I don't... Like, it's hyped up so much. Oh, you get the choice, yeah, but it's probably hyped up by people who's actually had good shit. I mean, the same could have happened with the Mythic Plus cash. Like, I feel like it's... You just get... For Mythic Plus, you just get 3 weeks of RNG, yeah? Like... Let's say there are... How many items are there per dungeon? See, 3. So 3 per boss, right? So let's just say 12 items per dungeon, yeah? And there are 8 dungeons. So that's 96 items, right? So let's just say 100 items, because it's easier. In the Mythic Plus cache, you would have had a 1% chance of getting your item, right? 1%. In the Great Vault, if you do 10 14s, 10, then you have a 3% chance of your item showing up in the vault. And that's somehow remarkable less RNG, or like, that's still shit. And then you're like, yeah, but you can pick from the raid as well, yeah? Yeah, you need to clear 3 mythic bosses to just get 1 option from the raid. So let's look at that, yeah? If you only clear 3, there's going to be these options, yeah? So there's 5 from this guy. Let's just say 4 again, right? That's 12. So 12 items, and you get 1 option. And what of these options are dog shit for you? Like, let's be real, you want these things. And until you get to actually kill these things, you'll have 10 bosses worth of items to actually pick from. And you don't have any bonus rolls, so you can't target it. Alright, let's go. I did 1 15, and then I did 9 12 plus, yeah? So it's going to be 1 226 and 2 223s, and there's going to be 10 heroic bosses killed as well, because we have a very big roster, and people needed gear from the farm bosses more than me, so I only got 1 kill, I believe, from Mythic, so no Mythic loot for me. We're progressing Cymox though, that's a fun boss. We're almost done with it actually. Only took like a night, so it's probably gonna die today. Give me a weapon, just for the love of God, give me a weapon. Weapon. Isn't this a tank trinket? This one again. Isn't this a fucking tank trinket? So I can pick between. This one's supposedly pretty good, yeah? But is it really? This is the same cooldown and it does more damage, but this is physical damage. Or I have to give up my quantum device. And I think I've had this cloak all 3 weeks. And another ring. And legendary. The worst part is I want to take the chest. Because that way when I use my legs, I am 10 eye levels more powerful than I am currently. I don't know if I'm gonna pick here. I'm gonna sim it, of course. It's probably going to be the ring, even though it's not great. I'm gonna sim it and then I'll be back. Yeah, so this Great Vault was a great 36 DPS increase. I'm not even getting 1% damage increase. Look at my gear. It is garbage. Like, out of everything that it could have been, right? Shoulders, head, gloves, pants, weapon, wrists. It had to pick shit trinket at 226, rings, a legendary slot, a bag where I have a 220 and another shit trinket and a trinket. This trinket, if I pick this, is a 32 damage increase. This ring is a 36 damage increase. Meanwhile, had I gotten a weapon, it would have been a 400 damage increase. But no. And I can't even pick my best option because numerically, in terms of what the game says is going to be best, right? This could have been a weapon. It even rolled Denatrius. It could have been a weapon. But it isn't. Yeah. Like, honestly, the Great Vault is just as much of a shit RNG fest as the Mythic Plus cache. Like, if you think anything else, look at this. I got 3 trinkets. It's not like I have a slew of options to pick from, right? 3 trinkets are back. A legendary slot. Like, this is essentially the same as the Mythic Plus cache. I just get to see 6 shit options rather than just 1. And I get it. I get it. If you do if we just focus on the mythic dungeon part of it, right? If you do 10 14s, you're going to have 2 more chances of actually getting something useful. So it is less RNG, but it is not massive. It is like 96 options in the dungeon, yeah? Just average, just a guess, just a guesstimate. It's approximately that, because if every boss drops what was it? Every boss drops 3 items, and there are 4 bosses per dungeon, then it's 96 items. So let's just say 100. So you have a 3% chance of getting your item. Right? You get 3 items, there's 100 options, 3%. Whereas before you only had a 1%. So you could say that your chances are tripled. You could also say that 3% is not a lot. The thing is, I don't know if I should pick, because the DPS increase is so fucking tiny that it is insane. It is 36 damage. It is a bit of stamina though, which will help on Simons. The question is the stamina gonna help enough for me to just throw away a weekly chest, basically? Because if that ring drops, it's gonna be as good or better. It's not like the ring in my vault is anything special. Like at all, it's a crit verse ring. I want mastery. This one has a bit of mastery. So the question is, will this ring help me enough? Like, the chance of me getting the ring from Zymogs is tiny. I haven't had a single loot drop from Mythic yet. I haven't had anything from Heroic for the last 2 weeks, which is impressive since it's only been out for 3 weeks, yeah, and I haven't had an item in 2 weeks from the raid. Neither Mythic nor Heroic. I just feel like if I pick this ring, 100% Cymox is going to drop this ring for me. On the other hand, if I do not pick this ring, then Cymox is going to drop nothing for me. That's where I'm at. And I think we're just gonna clear Shriek and then Huntsman. And then go straight for Zymogs. And then I think we're even going straight for Darkvein. I don't even think we're doing Sun King and Hungering, which I still need to kill. Feels bad, man. But I suppose they're thinking she's gonna die fairly quickly. She also drops a ring. But betting on a ring from her is no. This is the 32 damage increase, right? So it's not even a 1% upgrade, man. And the worst part is that trinket, either this one is so good or that one is so shit that is not even replacing my 203 trinket. So it is what? 70, it's 10 strength, right? It's 10 strength plus the effect, plus I use it twice every time this gets 1 use, and is not better. That's the level of either this trinket or that trinket, or both. It is 32 damage better than this. That's the reality of it. 7 eye levels, 4 strength, and whatever is in the effect is 32 damage better than this. And this has a bit of utility to it. It is a bit of a speed buff. And I can use it to avoid knockbacks if I'm quick. If I weren't to pick the ring, I'd pick the trinket. And nothing else is really useful. I mean, I suppose this is useful for Mythic Plus. And this one is a 16 damage increase. 16! The supposedly best item for me is a 23 eye level upgrade over my trinket. Which is worse. So this one is worse, and it's 23 eye levels higher. The other trinket, it's 16 eye levels higher. No, not 16, sorry. It's 13, and it's a 16 damage increase. That's how shit this trinket is. Apparently. Like, why is this not a tank trinket? It heals you! And effects are increased when you're low health. Like, this is... Why do I get this? Maybe it's good in PvP. Maybe. Maybe this is like a PvP trinket. Maybe PvPers are like... But I doubt it. But maybe. Like 500 healing, is that... What do I have? 32k HP? I suppose we pick this. Like, all the other options aren't great. This one's okay. But again, not great. I don't know, man. I don't know. Are there any good rings from here, actually? Because we are clearing heroic. This one's not good. Oh, there is the Denathrius ring. Nah, you know what? I shouldn't pick. Because clearing heroic, I could get this ring. And if I get this ring, it's better. It is. I could also get the trinket. I could get this ring though. And if I get that ring, then I pick the trinket. Yeah, I shouldn't pick. I shouldn't. I will... I wanted to get this out today before I had to go to work, but that's not happening because I'm not picking. I have to wait. I have to wait, otherwise I might just throw away. Because none of my options are better than what I can get from fucking heroic raid, yeah? All I wanted was a weapon. I could have made do with pants, or wrists, or shoulders, or head, or gloves. But all I wanted was a weapon, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other slots. Or 226 quantum device, yeah? There are plenty of things that would have made me happy, right? If we take a look at the entire fucking dungeon catalog, right? 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10. No, that's a 1. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23, 24, 25, 26. And that is not counting the rings that would actually be Pog. That is not counting the necklace that would actually be good, that I didn't take last week because the ring was better. That is not counting that there could have been like base items, right? That is not counting stat upgrades. That is just 2 good trinkets. It's not even all of the good trinkets. I could take this one with well, like in it as well, and it would be 27. There is, which this one's good as well, so it could be 27, 28, yeah? So 26 to 28 items in the entire dungeon catalog that would have made me happy. That's more than a fourth. And it's more than a fourth of the total items available, yeah? Like let's let that sink in, yeah? 26 to 28 items out of 96 would have made me happy, and I had 3 chances at getting them. 3 chances at a more than fucking, like, it's basically a 30% chance. If it's 28, then it is just under 30. Right? Or is it just 30?
Who are we going to kill today?
If 20... What is 28 times 3? 24... 84. So it is a 30% chance. Right? It is. So, statistically speaking, if I have 3 chances at a 30%, I should get it. But I didn't. For 3 weeks in a row. Oh, for fuck's sake. I suppose I technically did get it the first week because I got a belt. So 2 weeks in a row. It's just jewelry is so shit for the eye level after they nerfed the second. I'm so tilted. And the reason the vault feels so shit is there are no good alternatives. Like, the vault is your only gearing path outside of raid or being a PvP. There are no PvE alternatives to the vault except for mythic raiding. You cannot get equivalent or close to equivalent or good gear outside of mythic raid or heroic raid. But that's cutting it, yeah? 213 compared to 226. If you want to spam fucking mythic plus all day, you get 210. That is dog. The only way to gear up is the vault or PvP or mythic raid. And my vault has been ass for 3 weeks now. I have the pick between 36 DPS and 32 DPS. No, that's not great. It isn't. Anyways, I'm going to head off for now. I'm going to do the raid before I pick. And then I'll come back tonight. And you can see that I didn't get any loot. And what I end up picking, yeah. Which is probably going to be the ring, because I'm not getting the Denathrius ring. I'm not getting the anything anyway. So it doesn't matter. But just in case, the heroic raid, I might open it before Mythic. Because if the heroic raid doesn't give me the ring, there's no point in taking the ring, because the fun from Simon isn't that great. Fucking Christ. Okay boys, did the heroic and I got this trinket, so good thing we didn't take the trinket. We're taking the ring, it's an upgrade for now. Could be better, not super happy about it, but it is what it is. Here we go. Picking. What key did we get? The other side. On Tyrannical? Oh. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I'll see you next time. Bye guys.